How y'all are? I'm glad for you to see me. I guarantee it's me, Cinnamon Smith. And I'm back with a raw review for November 16th, 2020. Uh, Before we actually get into the review, I was actually thinking about the Carmella and Sasha feud over on SmackDown. Is that even like is that Carmella even worth the feud with Sasha after the whole build with uh year build with Bailey? I just don't know if Carmella's gonna be a good feud the for Sasha. Uh, Now let's get on to like actual Raw review. Um, First segment is like Drew McIntyre. Uh, yeah, yada 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 about how he's gonna win the championship, and which brings out John Morrison of the Miz. Saying how you know he Miz is gonna win the championship. We have a 6-woman tag match: Asuka, Mandy Rhodes, and Dana Brooke versus Nia, Shayna, and Lana. Uh, uh, Asuka, Mandy Rhodes, and Dana Brooke actually ends up defeating Nia, Shayna, and Lana. Lana again went through the table once this week 8 or week 9. I lost count, to tell you the truth. Um, you know, Nia and Shayna were telling her to before the match and even during the match, don't tag yourself in, don't get involved in this match. Uh, Next up, we have like the Team Raw uh, segment where they're just bickering amongst themselves, which leads into announcement for the 6-man tag between them and Retribution. Then we have like the boring Firefly Funhouse. Tonight at whole was just a boring ass show. No storylines whatsoever got progressed. You know, it felt like they were just wasting 3 hours because they didn't know what to do with the Go Home Raw or Survivor Series. Um, that next up is the tag title match: New Day versus the Hurt Business. Of course, New Day defeats the Hurt Business. Anyone in the right mind would know that they're not taking the tag straps off New Day because of all this build with them going against the Street Profits. And, you know, and I think it was Big E called the Street Profits, imposter on the New Day or something like that. I forget what his comment actually was. Uh, then we have a Sheamus and Drew McIntyre segment, which Sheamus gave him something to that was his family turns out was like a kilt of the sword. Um, Next up, we have the retribution segment where they're just talk their stupid crap. I wasn't even paying attention to it, but like most of Raw today, I just wasn't paying 2 bits of sense to it. Uh, Retribution ends up to be Team Raw because there's bickering between Team Raw. You know, nothing, nothing new there. Um, then we have Nikki Cross looking for Alexa Bliss, and she says the reason she's looking for her is because a friend doesn't give up on a friend. Uh, which leads into Jeff Hardy ripping up a flyer, whoever was doing the backstage interviews, I forget her name, went over to Jeff. He's like, Jeff, why is this uh, upsetting you so much? Elias ended up making a flyer with the picture of the damaged car and saying he wants answers, which Jeff confronts him. It wasn't, that I don't know where they're going with this, to tell you the truth. Why are they making a storyline that storyline happened when that happened so long ago? Uh, Next up, Alexa Bliss. It's a Bray Wyatt versus the Miz match, which before the match, Alexa Bliss comes out, so it's Nikki Cross. Alexa ends up hitting Nikki. Uh, out comes Bray. Bray defeats the Miz. Miz didn't even want to have the match. Now the WWE main event is for the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre wins back the WWE Championship by defeating Randy Orton. Randy Orton was trying to run out to save his title, which, the GM, the official, whatever the hell he is, said we're not having that. Um, that's pretty much Raw. And Raw, it sucked so bad. It was the worst 3 hours of my life. It couldn't keep my attention uh, for 5 seconds. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, especially like I said on the Go Home Raw before Survivor Series, which will be an extra live stream on Sunday. Um, tomorrow is tomorrow is the Monday Night Wars review. Review. Thursday is uh, the SummerSlam 2000, the Classic Wrestling review. Um, Ross sucked bad. I'd probably give it a 3.5 out of 10. It sucked. Not interesting at all. Uh, but I'm going to end it here. So until next time, please make sure you spread peace and love. I love you all.